Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball. Ball is Billy Hamilton.
Right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he got him swinging. Billy Hamilton is retired to lead off the ball game.
Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Zach Kozar.
Zach Kozart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Joey Votto now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeremy Hazelbaker is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Hit in the air to center field. Pride has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Jake Lamb. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. High in the air out to center field. Pride giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio
Leading off for
Suarez.
the Reds,
He'll look to get something
third
going
baseman,
here in
number
this
7,
scoreless ball game.
Eugenio
Couldn't quite hold
Suarez.
back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Peralta, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Cannon Pride. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Hit in the air out to left. Hazelbaker's on his horse, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 33. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now batting, David Peralta. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Batting 6.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. 2 down. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to speed. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Scott Schebler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. 1 out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit hard up the middle. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's Castro for one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Swihart.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And there's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Cozart is there. One away. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pride going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Lowry.
Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. This is on the ground over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 19.
A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hazelbaker will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati.
At the plate, Cannon Pride. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. In now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the single.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at bat.
Number 6, David Peralta.
He's set, and the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jackie Bradley.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bozart for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Here's Starlin Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 33. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, number 33.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So stepping in, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. This pitch is popped up, calling for it, Lamb, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Scooter Gennett.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. And that's the third out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball.
Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco. Safe at the plate. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Edwin Encarnacion now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Digging in to try it again. Cannon Pride. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 33. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Brian Flynn is called upon. The pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded. Adam Duvall will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Number 50 takes
Center
the mound
fielder.
as he's
Jackie Bradley Jr.
went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. This one for Cozart at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Castro.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one for Cozart at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Swihart is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's Jed Lowry now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... Into the box, Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here.
And hitting for the Reds, number 9, Jose Peraza.
J.J. Hoover comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out.
J.J. Hoover.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Another one sent foul. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Ready for another shot now. Jake
Leading off
Lamb,
for
1
the
for 2
Diamondbacks.
on his line so far in the
Third
game.
baseman, Jake Lamb.
Lifted in the air to center. Pride sprinting after it. 1 down. Ready now. J.D. Martinez. Derek Martinez. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, David Peralta. So with a left-handed hitter, hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pride is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Cannon Pride. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he got him swinging. Cannon Pride goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The batter,
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pride is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Archie Bradley comes on from the. And hoping to finish
now
this.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Now he'll look to third but go to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Not in time as he steals second. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the field decides to play. Here's the first pitch. Zach Cozart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Hard on the ground towards short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in now, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Cannon Pride. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ramon Carmona enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ramon Carmona.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2.
Number 23.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's taken for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks. Catcher
comes set. Here's the
Blake
0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter
Stepping up to the plate, Jed Lowry. And he needs Raisel Iglesias. Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 26.
Lays off 1-0.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Scorched to third. Suarez is up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.